Hi, so today is about my project pan update. So now is February 3rd, so it's a little bit over a month, and I mark all of the tallies at the end of January. I want to say I did pretty good at last month. I was able to finish one product and made so much progress on nearly like everything we have in this project. So let's just start. Colourpop Tinting Moisturizer. You can see there isn't that much at all. Like I feel like this can hardly last me for a month. I think like within the February I can definitely finish this, and you can see last month I was at here and now I am at here. You can see the very big progress, and I am so happy I can finally finish this. Even though I love this so much, that's why I put this into the project, but I kind of am ready to have this one leave my collection. If this one finished in the middle of February, I already had one that will follow this. Another base product I have is this CoverFX Power Play Foundation. So this one, because you can't really see through the bottle, so at the end of December, 49.85 grams. And at the end of January, it was 46.16 grams. So I nearly finished 3.7 grams of product, which don't seems to be a lot, but since I am not using this itself as a foundation, I'm using this as a mixer to basically up a little bit coverage of this tinted moisturizer. So I would say like 3.7 is pretty good, and actually this feels pretty empty. Like I have to be really trying to squeeze to get any product, so maybe this is also about to finish. I'm not sure, but yeah, that could be it could also be finished at the next month. So the concealer, I have a pretty good progress on this, even though I'm not sure when I would finish this. I think definitely this year I can finish this, but I'm just not sure when or like how soon I would finish this one, because I just don't use concealer that much, like at all. Next is this primer from e.l.f. It's their Pali primer. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I don't think I did very good on this one. It's purely because I just forget about primer a lot. I just don't have the habit of using it. So I did have a little bit of progress, but not so much. So the next one could also be considered as base. It's an eye primer. It's from MAC, is the Soft Ochre. I don't know if you can see, I think I have a little bit of progress, but because I just don't use a lot of this at all, so I don't think I am finishing this one anytime soon. But again, I do think I can finish this in this year. Next will be the product I am able to finish. It's the 3 powder. You can see it's completely empty, like so clean, and I really enjoyed every time I use this powder. If I am not like cluttered with this, like I don't even know, like maybe 40-50 of powders, I'll definitely repurchase this one, but now I'm not. I'm trying to make my base collection smaller, not bigger, so not repurchasing this anytime soon, but I really love this one. And the packaging is actually very chic, and I'm thinking, should I keep this or throw it away, because if you say throw this away, I feel like this is such a pretty packaging, and if you say just keep it, it's like I have no usage for this. My grandma is that kind of grandma that refused to throw any packaging. That like even it's just a paper box, and she will say like don't throw it away, like you can reuse it. So every time I visit my grandma and trying to throw something like away, I would just ask her before, should I throw this away? And 90% of the time she will say like, no, don't throw that away. So now I feel like I am a little bit like her, like the way of thinking. Like every time I finish a makeup product, I just think, should I keep the packaging even though I have no usage for this? Here is my, I want to say never ending bronzer. It's the Chanel bronzer. I don't know if I would ever finish this. Well, I think if I would use this every day and for several years, I can definitely finish this, but I have been like working on this from the last July, and this is the progress I have compared to where I began, which is like barely touched. I definitely made a lot of like progress. If this is a normal size like 5-6 gram cream bronzer, I would like finished it or at least heat pan on it, but now it's like only like a little bit dent. I don't even know if I can heat pan on this in this year, but I will make sure to still continue to work on this. And the next is something that surprised me. This is the gloss I just put into the project pan last month because I finished another lip gloss. And this is where I'm at. I mean, I think this is almost done. A part of this is probably because I am using this as more of a lip balm, that whenever in the day that my lip is super like dry, I will use this to hydrate it because it's actually very hydrating. So yeah, that's why it's like barely anything left in here. I think I can definitely finish this in the next month, and I have another to follow up with this, which I will talk about at the end of the update. And the next would be the 3 highlights. So the Dior one, I really don't know if you can tell the difference. Like in person I can see a slightly, like a little bit of difference, but it's really not that big because I really use this like very subtly, just a very light layer. So yeah, I don't think I am finishing this one anytime soon, but I enjoy using it. I'll keep using it from now on. And the Melt highlight, this one actually in real life I can see quite a big dent already, but I'm not sure if you can tell from the camera. There is a very tiny hard pan in the center of this dent, and I can see that hard pan just become higher and higher because the product around that pan is lower and lower. So I do think I am making quite a nice progress on this, but yeah, still just don't know when I will heat pan on this. The Wet n Wild highlight. For highlight, I feel like it's just, you can never tell the progress unless you really heat the pan. You just use such a small amount of it. So yeah, even though I feel like I had a little bit dent on it, but I don't think you can tell. The Can Make powder. I don't have much of this from last month, so it's not a very big progress, but it is some progress. I feel like I used up some of it and some of it broke, so this is where I'm at. Definitely finishing this one very soon, but just not sure when. The Addiction brow powder, I can't open this. I really do feel like the pan is becoming bigger and bigger. I might even able to hit the side pan on this the next month, because it's really near about, you know, hitting the side pan. And I am very excited because using up or heating pan on a brow powder is very hard. And I actually really love this brow powder. So the next would be this Fenty cream gloss. I have to say I don't have much progress on this one, probably because I was really almost using this one every day. So you can see there is a little bit of progress there. Like it is a little bit. But compared to where I began, which is here, I think I had pretty big progress. I think 1/3 of the product is already gone. And if I would focus on this like for a couple months, I can finish this. But the problem for this one is it's just too thin that if you put a lot on your lip, it will just gather on the like lower part of your lip. I don't like that, so I use very little amount of this every time. So that's why I'm not really making that much of progress. But the color is so pretty. So the update is about that. So there's 2 products I am gonna put into this project pan. This is another of my mini Fenty lip gloss. I bought this in a Christmas set, I think in 2020. So this is the 3rd one I am gonna put into this project pan. My goal is to finish that whole set. This is one of them. It's the shade Cake Shake, and it's a bronzy kind of color. But actually on the lip it's not that bronzy. It's pretty sheer. And you can see now I am at here. I think I previously used this a couple times, so that's why it's not full. But if I use this the same way I'm using this one, I probably can even update on you some progress at next month. Because I might finish this and follow up with this very soon. Since we finished the powder, we got to put another one in it. This is the CoverFX matte setting powder. I think there is a powder that in a period of time was very famous on YouTube. Is they're like perfecting or like flawless or something. It's like the same packaging as this, but it's like a different name. It's not matte, and I really love that one as well. But I finished that one like a couple years before, and this is the other one that I bought at the same order with that one. And this is very good as well. It's just a little bit more matte. It's basically, I feel like it's basically the same finish, just a touch matter, and I actually really love it. I think CoverFX really does their base product so nicely. Like every base product I try from them are very good, but nowadays I don't know if they are like even relevant on YouTube, because I never heard from them anymore on YouTube. I don't even know if they are releasing new things for like a year. Last time I heard from them is probably their blush duo, and after that I feel like I just heard nothing from them. I hope they will do like a rebranding or something like that, or maybe they're just closing like Becca did. I don't know. If they do, I'll be very sad, because everything I tried from them are very good. Like this foundation. This foundation, even though I just use it as a mixer, it's just because now I really like sheer coverage product. But it is a very, very good foundation on its own. Don't want this brand to come to an over. But I won't be shocked if they do, because they just really didn't released anything, and they keep discontinuing very popular products. I don't know why. I hope they don't. So that's my project pan update for this month. Thank you for watching. I will update on you at the end of February as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.